Hi, I'm Naina Manori TK, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Civil Engineering, SVIT, Bangalore. I'm the course coordinator for Design of Pre-Stressed Concrete Structural Elements. Next, Module 3, Ultimate Flexural Strength of PSC section. In that, a pre-stressed concrete simply supported beam, rectangular in section of 200 mm wide and 500 mm deep, is pre-stressed by tendons having an area of 600 mm square, located at 100 mm from soffit of the beam. Given FCK equals to 40 Newton per mm square and FP equal to 1600 Newton per mm square, estimate the ultimate flexural strength of the beam for the following cases as per IS code recommendation. First case, if the beam is pre-tensioned. Second one, if the beam is post-tension with effective bond. Third one, post-tension with unbonded tendon. In this problem, you need to estimate what? Ultimate flexural strength for all the three cases. The first step, write down the given data. Write down the given data, the cross-sectional dimension they have given. Width it is 200 mm. Depth 500 mm. Deep, it is pre-stressed by a tendon. Tendon area they have given. That is 600 mm square, which is located at 100 mm from the soffit of the beam. And FCK value they have given, characteristic strength of the concrete, that is 40 Newton per mm square. Then FP, that is the characteristic strength of the pre-stressing cable they have given, 1600 Newton per mm square. Okay, see, I'm going to write down that is cross-sectional dimension of the beam. This is the tendon. Width it is 200 mm. Depth it is 500 mm. The tendon, which is having an area 600 mm square, it is located at, this is the tendon, the cross-sectional view, which is located at from the soffit of the beam, 100 mm from the soffit of the beam. Okay. Tendon is located at 100 mm from the soffit of the beam. This is 100 mm. Then from that you can calculate effective depth. It is what? Overall depth minus of this cover. That will be, it is 400 mm. That will be your small d. Okay. Now we will move on to first case to calculate ultimate flexural strength of the beam. That is, if the beam is pre-tensioned. If the beam is pre-tensioned. Okay, the formula to calculate ultimate flexural strength of the beam, it is given in code book IS 13431980, page number 59. I will show you. It is a rectangular beam, and if the neutral axis lies within the flanged portion, the ultimate flexural strength of the beam can be calculated by using, that is the formula. That is here IS 13431980, that is page number 59. Ultimate flexural strength, it is calculated by M equals to FPU into AP into D minus 0.42 XU. This is what? Moment of resistance of rectangular section or a T section in which a neutral axis lies within the flanged portion. This is the equation to calculate M. Where M is what? Moment of resistance of the section. FPU is ultimate tensile stresses in the tendon. AP is what? Area of pre-tensioning tendon. D is effective depth and XU is the neutral axis depth. Okay. That is the equation, that is MU equal to FPU into AP into D minus 0.42 XU. This is the formula. Okay. Next, in this equation, your aim is to calculate this FPU as well as XU. AP you are knowing, this is what? Area of pre-tensioning tendon, and effective depth you are knowing. Your aim is to calculate this FPU as well as XU. In order to calculate that FPU and XU, first you need to calculate that is the ratio, that is AP into FP divided by BD FCK. This equation it is in page number 59, okay, of IS 13431980. Okay, first you calculate this ratio, that is AP into FP divided by BD FCK. See, it is also available, this ratio equation, it is available in code book, that is IS 13431980, page number 59. You can observe here. See here, I will read out here. See, this is a table 11. See here, for pre-tension member and for post-tension member with effective bond between the concrete and tendon, the values of FPU and XU are given in table 11 as well as table 12. This is table 11 and this is table 12. Using the table 11 as well as table 12, you are going to calculate that FPU as well as XU. Okay. Okay, first you need to calculate. See here, table 1 is what? The condition at the ultimate limit state for rectangular beam with pre-tension tendon or with post-tension tendon having effective bond. Okay, first you need to observe which table you should refer it depending upon the cases. Here this table 11 will be using for rectangular beam with pre-tension tendon as well as post-tension tendon with effective bond. Okay, see, first case is what? If the beam is, first case is what? If the beam is pre-tensioned. Okay, pre-tension means what? Table 11 you will be using. For that you need to calculate this ratio AP FP divided by BD FCK. Okay, that equation I wrote it. Substitute the value here. AP is 600, FP it is 1600 divided by width it is 200 into D is what? Your effective depth, it is 400 multiplied by 40. Okay, upon simplification you will get it 0.3. Okay, this is, you can write it here, that is table 11 of IS 13431980, page number 59. Next, your aim is to calculate. You can observe in this table 11, this ratio AP FP divided by BD FCK you calculated. That value it is what? 0.3. Observe in this column 0.3 where it is lie. This is what? Your 0.3. For this AP FP by BD FCK ratio equal to 0.30, you need to calculate the other two parameter, that is FU by 0.87 FP as well as XU by D ratio you need to calculate it. Okay, see, for 0.30 FPU by 0.87 FP, but in your case what you are calculating, the first case is what? If the beam is pre-tensioned. Okay, see, you can observe here another two cases are there. Here first case is what? Pre-tensioning. Second case is what? Post-tensioning with effective bond. Similarly for this XU by D ratio, or two cases are there, pre-tensioning and post-tensioning with effective bond. But what you are calculating, the first case you have considered is what? If the beam is pre-tensioned. If it is pre-tensioned, calculate that is FPU by 0.87 FPU value. For AP FP by BD FCK equals to 0.30. For 0.30, for pre-tensioning, the ratio of FPU by 0.87 FP equal to what? 1. Okay, take down that. FPU by 0.87 FP, that will be equal to what? 1. Okay, from this you can calculate that is FPU. FPU equal to 1 into 0.87 Fy. Then FPU equal to 1 into 0.87 multiplied by, sorry, this is not Fy, that is Fp, sorry. Fp it is 1600. Upon simplification, Fpu you will get it as 1392 Newton per mm square. This is what your Fpu value. Same way you need to calculate Xu by D ratio using the table 11, that too for pre-tensioning case. You can observe in this table. Same for APFP by BDFCK for 0.30. Move along this row itself. Okay, that too for Xu by D ratio you need to calculate it. That too pre-tensioning. How much this value it is? 0.655. Okay, write down. That is 0.655. From this you can calculate Xu here. Xu equal to 0.655 multiplied by D value it is 400. Okay, then calculate Xu, that will be equal to 262 mm. That is what your Xu value. Then substitute Fpu as well as Xu value in that Mu equation. Mu equal to what? That is Fpu, that is 1392 into AP value, that is 600, into D value it is 400 minus 0.42 into Xu value it is 262. Okay, upon simplification you will get it Mu value as 242.17 into 10 to the power of 6 Newton mm. This is what your Mu value. Mu is what? Ultimate flexural strength of PSC section. That to what? If the beam is pre-tensioned. Okay. Next we will move on to second case. If the beam is post-tensioned with effective bond. Okay. You need to calculate ultimate flexural strength of the section. Okay. Take down second case. If the beam is post-tensioned, if the beam is post-tensioned with effective bond. Okay. Same for that AP FP divided by BD FCK equal to, same in the previous step you calculated this ratio, obtained that value it is 0.3. For this ratio of 0.3 you need to calculate FPU divided by 0.87 FP ratio for pre-tensioned with effective bond. Okay, I will show you that. See, you can observe here. See here, for APFP BD FCK equal to 0.30. Second case is what? Post-tensioning with effective bond. You need to calculate, that is FPU by 0.87 FP. Along 0.30 move it. You obtained FPU by 0.87 FP. It is 0.85. Okay. That ratio it is 0.85. Okay. Then calculate FPU value. FPU equal to 0.85 into 0.87, cross multiply that into FP value, it is 1600. Okay, then you will get it FPU as 1183.2 Newton per mm square. This is what your FPU value. Similarly, you need to calculate XU by D ratio. Okay, XU by D ratio. XU by D ratio. That is, see, you can observe in this table. XU by D ratio for post tensioning with effective bond. That too for 0.30. It is 0.558. 0.558. Then calculate XU value. It is 0.558 into D value. It is 400. Then XU you will get it as 223.2 mm. This is what your XU value. Then last you need to calculate mu, ultimate flexural strength of the section, using that same formula. Mu equal to, okay, FPU, it is 1183.2 into AP value, it is 600. I'm substituting directly. Earlierly in the previous step I wrote the formula. Okay, I'm directly substituting. That is D value, it is 400 minus 0.42 into XU value is 223.2. Okay, then upon simplification you will get it mu as 217.41 into 10 to the power of 6 Newton mm. This is what mu. Third case is what? You need to calculate when post tension with unbonded tendon. Okay, first the same ratio of APFP by BDFCK equal to 0.30. You need to calculate L by D ratio. Okay, take L as 5 meter. You need to assume it. Depth it is 400. Okay, you will get it 12.5. Okay, write down here, assuming the length of the beam equals to 5 meter. Okay, they are not given in the problem. That's how I assumed it. Okay, L by D ratio you need to calculate it. Okay, for this post tension with unbonded tendon, you need to refer table number 12. You can observe here. See the conditions at the ultimate limit state for post tension rectangular beam having unbonded tendon. So here for APFP by BDFCK equal to 0.30. Observe in this column 0.025, 0.05, 0.10, 0.15 and 0.20. 0.30 it is not there. Okay, if it exceeds that point in this table, the last value it is for 0.20. But what you have calculated, it is what? 0.30. That exceeds 0.30. Okay, if that calculated AP by FP divided by BD FCK exceeds 0.20, then restrict that value to 0.20 itself. Okay, you need to read out the value, even though you got it that is APFP equal to 0.30. Okay, you read out the value for 0.20. Okay, then you need to calculate first L by D ratio. You got it as L by D ratio, it is 12.5. You can observe in this table, this 30, 20, 10, it is what? L by D ratio. For different L by D ratio, they have given FPU by FP ratio. Similarly here, 30, 20 and 10, these are all L by D ratio. For different L by D ratio, they have given this column value. That is what the ratio of XU by D value. Okay, first you will see APFP BD FCK, it is 0.30. 0.30 it is not there. That's why I am going to read it at 0.20 itself. Okay, for 0.20, L by D ratio is what? 12.5. 12.5, observe in which two value it is going to lie. It is between 10 as well as 20. Okay, between 10 and 20, you need to interpolate it. 12.5. Okay, upon interpolation, see here, for 10 it is how much? It is 1.27. For 20, it is 1.16. That is what? FPU by FP ratio. But you want it exactly for 12.5. What is the ratio of FPU by FP? You need to interpolate it. Okay. See here, you need to calculate FPU by FP ratio. Okay. For different L by D ratio. L by D ratio obtained is 12.5. Okay. For 10, L by D ratio, FPU by FP, it is 1.27. For 12.5, you need to calculate it. Okay. For 20, it is 1.16. Okay. Upon interpolation, for 12.5, the ratio of FPU by FP, you will get it as 1.242. Then calculate FPU, it is 1.242 into FP value, it is 1600. Then calculate FPU value, it is 1987.2 Newton per mm square. Similarly, you need to calculate XU by D ratio. Okay, XU by D ratio. XU by D ratio for same that is L by D ratio of 12.5. 12.5 it is not there, you need to interpolate it. For 10 it is 0.64, for 20 it is 0.58. Okay, that is for 10 it is 0.64, for 12.5 you need to calculate it. Okay, for 20 it is 0.58. Okay, upon interpolation you will get it XU by D ratio, that is 0.625. Then calculate XU value, that is 0.625 multiplied by D value, it is 400, and XU value will get it as 250 mm. Okay, once you calculated FPU as well as XU value, okay, then calculate MU value. Okay, MU equals to what? FPU into AP into D minus 0.42 XU. Substitute the value. FPU it is 1987.2 multiplied by AP it is 600 into D value it is 400 minus 0.42 into XU value it is 250. Upon simplification you will get it as MU as 351.73 into 10 to the power of 6 Newton mm. Thank you.